Kamala Harris cannot do nothing for us. Donald Trump cannot do anything for our people. First off, we're not supposed to trust them. Can I get Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10 in the Apocrypha, Bubba Bashaw? Our problem is we put our trust in these other nations, in our enemies, because that's who they are. In case you haven't heard, right, the oppressor is our enemy, man. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. El hombre blanco es el diablo. We should have never put our trust in him.
You mean everything in Christ, and Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, man, Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
You know that separation is in the Bible? Give me Leviticus 20 and verse 26. We are not supposed to be joined together all kumbaya with this oppressor that has done monstrous things to the children of Israel who are on this 12 tribes chart, man. If you are on this 12 tribes chart, you are God's chosen people, and the Most High loves you, man. This is our opportunity to get right. This is our time to separate from these heathens because they've never had our best interest in heart. You worried about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. You shouldn't put your faith in, put your faith and trust in neither one of them. What you need to put your faith and trust in is in the Most High Yahweh. Put the faith and trust in our King Yahweh Shai Mashiach. That is what every black, Latino, and Native American Indian needs to do. But right now, we drunk the wine of this place, the Kool-Aid of this place. You looking at Meg Thee Stallion up there with Kamala Harris. You looking at Donald Trump coming out the many men with 50 Cent. Let me tell you something, God ain't with either one of them heathens. Right. And our Most High God had the wherewithal to let us know that we had to do this here. Read what you got.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Understand something, because I know we all came up in the Christian church and in the Muslim mosque. When you hear the word holy, it's not your pastor or your imam with the white robe and gown on. Holy is not your mother or your grandma or auntie with that crazy looking feathered hat on in church. The word holy means to be separate. Our God said, and ye shall be holy, meaning separate, set apart. Even when you look at the Bible, it's called the Holy Bible because this Bible was set apart for blacks and Latinos and nobody else. Our God is telling us that we are holy. Read.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
For I, the Lord, am holy. Meaning the Most High is separate. The Most High is set apart. You know what I used to always wonder? Like, why? I used to always wonder as a child, why do we have the same God as the oppressor? Why do we have the same God as these other nations? Everybody got their own God. The oppressor got his God. The Arabs got their God. The East Indians, the Africans got their own gods. But blacks and Latinos, we got the same God as the oppressor? Nah. Let me tell you something. The God of the Bible is a nigga. The God of the Bible is a nigga. Jesus Christ is a nigga as well.
Right.
Read.
And have severed you from other people.
And have what?
And have severed you from other people.
And have severed you from other people. Meaning our God severed us. If I sever my arm from my body, it's no longer attached. Our God severed us from other people. This experiment of us being here was tried before. In Babylon, we were all together with these other nations. When we was in, not just Babylon, Mike Watt. We was in Babylon. We was with the Persians and the Medes. We was with the Greeks and the Romans. We still with the Romans. Rome now is America. Right. Listen, America is Rome on steroids. That's what it is. And our God said that he has severed us from other people. Why?
That ye should be mine.
That ye should be mine. Because we belong to the Most High. That's who we belong to. We shouldn't put our faith and our trust in these other nations because that has always been to our detriment. If you need to understand something, right? Kamala Harris cannot do nothing for us. Donald Trump cannot do anything for our people. First off, we're not supposed to trust them. Can I get Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10 in the Apocrypha, Bubba Bashaw? Our problem is we put our trust in these other nations, in our enemies, because that's who they are. In case you haven't heard, right, the oppressor is our enemy, man. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. El hombre blanco es el diablo. We should have never put our trust in him, man. Never putting our trust in Kamala Harris, because neither one of them care about our people. You worried about what's going on with Israel and Palestine and in Africa. What about the blacks and Latinos right here? What about our people? They talking about pray for the Ukraine, pray for this person, pray for that. We need to pray and worry about our own people, man. Our problem is we put our trust in these enemies, man, because these other nations are our enemies. And I'm going to show you what our God said when it comes to our enemies. Read.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never what?
Never trust thine enemy.
Our God said never trust thy enemy. We look foolish putting our trust in Kamala Harris. You look foolish putting your trust in Donald Trump. And I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Trump get up there and talk the most outlandish stuff that you can ever hear. Like Aisha, he lied to his own people. Now, if he's lying to other Edomites, that's got to be some strong Kool-Aid for blacks and Latinos to believe it. Our God said, never trust thy enemy. Read.
For like as iron rusteth.
For like as iron rusteth, because iron eventually rusts. Over time, iron will rust. Read on.
So is his wickedness.
So is his what?
So is his wickedness.
So is his wickedness, man. Because the oppressor is wicked by nature. Look at what he has done to the North American Indian. Look at what he has done to the Seminole Indian. Donald Trump is running his entire campaign on Make America Great Again. And then he tells stupid Negroes, well, you know, they're taking your jobs. You know, there are no more black jobs because the Latinos are taking black jobs, Mike. Right. Let me tell you what a black job is to the oppressor. Being in the field. You should have pity on every Latino brother and sister, man. That's what you should have, man. You should have pity and admiration for our brothers, our family. Because when Trump's talking about a black job, he's talking about putting us back out there in the fields. Out in the fields. And if I'm not mistaken, I read an article the other day, Mike, where he was talking about giving the police federal immunity. So if Trump gives the police federal immunity, that means sisters like Sonia Massey will never get justice. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it, man. Sisters like Sonia Massey, man, who just got unalived by the oppressor, those cops get to go free under Donald Trump. That should let us know that our God was absolutely correct when he told us, never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man.